Okay, so I don't do too much of, or I won't be doing too much of talking about God because I never want to exclude any of my audience. However, having a conversation earlier today with a coworker made me think about some things. And one of the things I thought about is, why do we rush God when we're asking Him for something? Like, let's say we're asking Him for some money. Like, God, I really need this money. I really need this money. I really need this money. Okay, and we don't get it when we want it. But who's to say God can't already see that we're going to need it in 2 weeks or whatever, because we possibly lose our job, whether by by our own accord or by somebody else's. And it's like, yo, it's rent time. That's when you're going to get your money. Like, God can see what we need and when we need it, how we need it. What's for you is for you when it is time for you. I say that also when it comes to relationships. Like, sometimes we're praying hard, like, God, please send me that man or that woman that I really love, who's going to love me, who's going to cherish me, who we can build together. But what's for you is for you when it is time for you. Right now, you might not be ready to receive that person. Right now, that person might not be ready to receive you. So really, it would have been a waste of your time and theirs if you guys were to meet at this moment. You have to get yourself together, and God knows that. What if God is like, yo, I could bring this man or woman into your life, but guess what? Right now, you have some issues that you need help with, and it ain't gonna do nothing but mess this person up. I ain't gonna give it to you. Give me about 6 months, a year, 2 years, because what's for you is for you when it's time for you. I think that about that even when it comes to my own career goals, like especially at my other job, because I'm not always happy there, and I'm always questioning something, and like, God, when can I get my big break? God, I want to sit on Oprah's couch. When can it happen? Like, God, I'm ready. Like, Oprah could even put me in Stedman's guest house and we could sit on his couch and have an interview. Like, but at this moment, guess what, y'all? It's not my time. I have 7 kids at home and 2 jobs. God sees that. God might be like, yo, you're not ready just yet. You still got a lot of growing to do. You still have more branding of your career to do. Let's do this in 2 years. In 2 years, you're going to be ready. 2 kids are going to be out of high school, and you'll be able to do what you want to do. You have more support. Your husband will be working a steady job, so it'll be a whole lot less stressful for you to be able to travel. And that's ultimately my goal. My goal is to travel everywhere when it comes to my book, when it comes to my public speaking, and just get the access that I hope YouTube channel brings me. And so guess what, y'all? At that moment, I have to be like, what's for me is for me when it is time for me. Stop looking at the person beside you and seeing what they're accomplishing and compare it to yourself. And I have a bad habit of doing that myself, because guess what? It might not be your time, it's their time. Allow God to let them shine. Allow God to let them bask, because they had to pay a lot of times they had to pay their dues, just like we're having to do now. I just had to say that message, like, what's for you is for you when it is time for you. Don't rush greatness. Let it build up. Let it happen so that you don't have to look over your shoulder and hope that it continues. Let it happen so it continues to grow, continues to build. You don't want it to stop in midsection and then you don't know where to go. Like, if that's the case, guys, I will definitely wait for however long until God is like, all right, now it's time for us to go. And it is nothing but up from here. You won't go back down. Like, if I have to wait for that, then that's wonderful for me, because what's for me is for me when it is time for me. All right, y'all. Much love. Bye.